weary hands that man the helm can't help but feel what's missing in this realm. Still, they can't take the stars from me. Need my mind and spirit free.
Welcome back to Stellar Tales, the only D&D podcast that truly brings the D&D experience into podcast form, because we are an hour and almost a half late to recording. My name is Corey, and I am the Dungeon Master.
My name is Ian, and I'm playing Bryn Hale.
My name's Daniel, and I'm playing Cole, and I fell asleep, and I'm here now. Sorry.
I'm Zach, and I'm playing Leroy.
I'm Mo, and I'm playing Wesley.
I'm Emily, and I'm playing Wilma.
Normally I would do like a witty, like, let's do an intro and like settle down a little bit and all of that, but we are so fucking late right now.
I mean, to be fair, we've been this late before. It's fine.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the latest we've been.
Is it?
Let's do a recap here. Off of the top of my head, we woke up in the morning to some hungry stomachs and hungry cow. Went downstairs, realized that you're broke, and just then Riftborn had walked in, told you guys a little bit about the job, walked you through the town back to your spelljammer ship, where she summoned her own ship and explained that she has a clone of herself. Kind of like I think Wesley actually said it the most aptly. It's kind of like cells mitosising. Like they just kind of split and be the same thing still.
Yeah.
So there's two Riftborns. One of them stayed on your ship. The other one stayed on. She called it an aesthetic, the name of the massive man-o-war jellyfish, and led you guys a couple of asteroids away to go hunt for some regenerative fungus, specifically for Mama Maggie, as per request to make some arcane moonshine. When you had approached the meteor, you are immediately assaulted by anti-air plants shooting thorns up at your spelljamming ship, which you had also realized is melded with what is left of Brynhill's truck. The aesthetic had cleared a landing zone for you guys to jump off of your spelljamming ship and onto the asteroid, where you made quick work of the forces that were there to repel you to begin with. And after a quick fight, you guys trekked through some woods following Riftborn, who had seemingly known the way to where to go, and followed her to a cave where she said something was wrong. Thought about it for a while, ultimately thought that something was still wrong, but not wrong enough to warrant not doing it, and entered the cave. Upon which, the cave had just kind of morphed closed, leaving no rubble or anything, just a flat plain and a bunch of grass on top of it. You guys were then hunted by a group of insectile-like creatures with whip-like tails and large mandibles, kind of like orb weaver spiders, and you managed to evade them. And they just kind of dispersed out, trying to hunt you guys down. And I believe that's where we are at now. Did I really miss anything?
The meat
Not that I know
the
of.
asteroid on fire, we're good. Hee hee, my bad.
Don't say my bad. You didn't. No. You were laughing.
You know.
I remember that.
It is
shit.
my bad.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I set the place on fire.
So, you guys are in the middle of this lush biome, this tall grass and vines sprawling at your feet, and overgrown shrubs and bushes, and all sorts of ominous sounds that you, like, almost as if you're in a jungle, but the creatures you're hearing in the jungle are completely alien. Almost like they are alien.
We're on an alien asteroid.
What do you guys do?
Stuff.
Right, well, we're gonna have to find where our lawyer went. There's gotta be another opening like that one somewhere around.
I mean, I could try being a sled dog again or a dog again and try and sniff them out. I don't know how that works.
I really do feel like our best bet's to find another one of those holes and get down there before those things find us.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right. Any objections or suggestions?
Well, I mean, the ground kind of like ate her, I think. Are we gonna get eaten too? I don't want.
I think it reacted to somebody coming in, and so it decided to close up. Almost like, you know how like flowers and plants do that.
Yeah. But I don't want to be asteroid food.
I don't think we're gonna get ingested. I think it's still a rock. Lava is a possibility, I believe, though.
An
Lava.
asteroid.
And I like punch him on the shoulder as like a joke.
Well, guess we better go looking. She might be in trouble. Probably is.
I will then. Just as like something to try and track anything down, I'm gonna transform into a dog again.
Okay.
Use
How many
my
more?
key.
How many more
That's my
wild shapes
last
do you
one.
have? Oh, that's the last one. Oof. Okay. Yeah, you transform into a dog and you start sniffing around. Go ahead and roll me a perception check with advantage.
Shit. There we go.
Jesus.
Fucking, I forgot how heavy that dice is.
Yeah.
Building
Sounds
just collapsed
crazy.
from that dice.
For the record, we only
What?
record every 2 weeks, so I always forget.
Wait, what was it? A perception?
Yes.
I got a 10.
A 10?
Don't-
With
don't-
advantage?
Oh, we got advantage.
You're a dog,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. God bless.
Ugh, it fell out of the dice box. There we go. 20.
I think it's
Is
so
it a nat
huge.
20 or a mod 20?
Maybe he could.
Yeah, it's a dirty 20.
Okay. I was gonna give you a totally different info on a nat 20.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, on a 20, I think you'll be able to sniff out Riftborn, but their scent just kind of keeps leading you to that same spot where the cave had, like, swallowed her up. And across the wind, you pick up on another sort of familiar scent. Not familiar to Dog You, but to Wilma You. Your dog is just kind of helping enhance that sense. And you smell a space eel that is just like... You know how different emotions can provide a different scent?
Like, through memory.
Well, yeah. But, like, fear or excitement will produce different scents. You get a
pheromone.
strong pheromone of fear coming from probably about 2 miles away. It's a large asteroid.
Damn. I mean, I don't know what the point of smelling that's for. We're trying to find somebody, damn it.
That's what you get.
That's what I get.
I will also give you this. You are, like, as you're sniffing the air, you're realizing that the air is, like, way more humid than it was when you had first jumped down.
Well, she keeps coming from this hole, so I don't know if we need to walk around until we find another one for me to sniff her, or I don't know.
You're sniffing holes now?
Watch it. I'm gonna end up biting somebody's.
Oh, what?
Huh?
What? They're not.
What are we doing?
Well, lead us, Mrs. Sniffer.
What just said?
Yeah, if it keeps ending up here,
She's
we really are
leaving.
just gonna have to wander around till we... Is there anything else you're picking up on?
It's humider than when we dropped in. And a smelled sea eel. Or space eel?
I like sea eel coming from Wilma, even though it is space eel.
I mean, yeah, we're still learning the names of stuff.
Well, I mean, something's better than nothing. Let's go.
Alright. I guess we'll go in the direction of the CEO.
Hooray.
All right. As you guys are beginning your trek in the direction, you're following Dog Wilma, and Echo is just kind of lagging behind you, Cole, and they're helping you keep an eye out. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy, why? Are you like this?
Why are you like this?
What have I done to you to deserve this?
15.
I've created a monster. Sci-fi is a lot of really cool things, and this is my take on one of those.
I also have a 15.
And
11.
I got an
Ooh,
18.
19 plus 3.
11,
22.
19, 22, 19, Jesus. Okay, you guys actually all do pass.
Does an 11 pass?
An 11 does pass, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you know it's a bad effect when 11 passes.
You guys make it about a mile into your trek, and you're starting to realize just how hot this asteroid is becoming. It is pretty close to like 98 degrees out right now. Fahrenheit, not Celsius, because if it was Celsius, you would be melting.
It would be boiling.
A puddle in the ground or something.
And it's extremely humid. It is almost actually like walking through the Amazon rainforest right now. But you do manage to persevere through the sweat that is beginning to drip off of all of you guys. And after about another mile after that, we can go ahead and count another short rest if you guys want, since you all passed that save.
A short rest.
And Wilma, you are leading the pack. You're sniffing the ground, trying to pick out the scent of fear, and the closer you're getting to it, the more erratic it's becoming. Like it's fear, 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 and then it stops for like you don't pick up on the scent for a little bit, and then it's fear, 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 and then it just keeps doing that. And you eventually break through some brush to what would be a clearing if it weren't for the sprawling vines that were under your feet, taking over, like, structures, tents, buildings in this area. And just beyond them, you see a massive, like, 3,000 square foot, like, big metal sperm whale. You would probably recognize it as a spelljammer ship, just because of the thing that you got inside of you that's imparting all your spelljammer information. But it is basically just a big metal sperm whale, about 100 feet away from this overgrown camp, where, Wilma, you are smelling that space eel coming from the first tent you see.
I peek in. Is he in a cage?
You approach the camp with everybody following you behind, and you realize that the tents are, like, wrapped up in these vines. The vines have crawled up from the ground, up the walls, through, like, flaps and windows and covering doors, and have basically enclosed the entire thing up into the vines. And you see that's actually true for the, like, everything around you here.
Just looks, it's abandoned and covered in vines? Or it
Yeah.
looks like the vines have sprung up and just trapped everything around it in a short period of time.
I can let you roll a... this would be an interesting one. Yeah, a nature check would be very applicable here.
13.
On a 13, I think you could probably surmise that the vines are definitely not natural.
Okay. I'm coming to check on this eel.
Okay. You are going to have to push past the vines to get into the tent.
I do it.
Okay.
I'm a dog.
I do it.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check then, please.
Strength. I gotta check and see if the...
So,
No.
while she's investigating, did anyone pack the baby powder?
Dirty 20!
30-20. Okay. Leroy, what were you asking?
I was asking
Sorry.
if anyone packs the baby powder. It's hot and humid. So.
Oh,
Just
oh,
waddle. You'll be fine.
Moose is not enlarged from the side. Okay. Editor note, we're cutting that out, and, well, let's get ready to cut around.
Are you cutting my joke?
You got a dirty 20 on your strength check. Okay. Everybody else, go ahead and move your tokens wherever you think you would be around this camp while Wilma is doing this for me. And Wilma, you're a dog. Dogs are pretty good about breaking through shit like this, right? Like, they can get through fences and shit like that pretty easily. So you're able to, worm your way in through some of these vines, and...
I'm in.
When you get inside, you immediately recognize that this is like an operating room almost. It's not very sterile. There's vines and moss covering basically everything in here, except there is an operating table upon which you see a space eel strapped down with leather straps with like some medical tools kind of spattered around it, and floating above it, you actually see a shark-like creature with like a what do they call it? Like an angler fish. You know how they have the antenna in front of them with the glowing light at the end of it? It's kind of like it's like a floating shark, a little bit larger than the space eel, not quite as big as you. With one of those little antennae on the top of its head, and it is just munching down on the space eel. And when you enter, it actually looks towards you, and you see it kind of rear its head up and send out like a psychic shrill roar, and you hear that beginning to bounce around the camp. You hear first one small one, then a second small one, then two more small ones. And then a slight delay, about 2 seconds later, you hear a more monstrous guttural roar, and the tents all burst free, and you guys are attacked.
Oh boy.
Let's roll initiative.
Sick. Great.
God damn.
This combat should go pretty quickly. We'll see.
If it's like last time.
Wilma, you're actually inside of there. Everybody else is outside of the camps, and these guys all burst out.
What the hell?
This is not looking good for me. I got a 2. Why is it?
I'll throw out again that I have the
I
alert
don't-
feat, which means I can swap initiative with somebody.
I don't have
So good.
the tiebreaker
So good.
thing.
What is your dexterity score?
2. 14. It's 2, guys. It's 2. That's how slow I am.
Yeah, whoever has the highest dex can go first.
Why don't they both
I gotta
go at the
roll
same
initiative for you
time,
guys.
and they just talk over each other?
Yeah.
You could also
Do
just
that.
hit descending order on Roll20, and whoever comes up first comes up first.
Whoever comes first. Yeah, that's true.
I'm a gentleman. I always come last.
Wow. Jesus Christ,
you?
dude.
That's staying in.
Nice.
Chat, clip it.
Check limit.
I'm sorry.
You're not. Don't lie.
You are not.
Do not lie.
I am.
No, you're not.
It's a D12. Where's my D8s?
You don't need a
Where
D8,
are
Corey.
they?
Welcome to Stellar Tales, the only podcast where the DM doesn't have dice.
Yeah.
I have more D12s than I have D8s. Fuck it. I think this might actually be considered a surprise attack on you guys. While Wilma is entering into these tents, though, I will give the 4 of you on the outskirts of the main tent that Wilma went into a chance to not be surprised. So go ahead, everybody roll me a perception check
More
on the outside.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, wait. I missed
19.
Ah, that's why.
A 19, Leroy, you are good.
That's just
Not
the
surprised.
That's a...
12.
Does alert not make you immune to the surprise condition anymore?
We might have
Oh
to look
my
that up.
God.
I'm not actually sure how surprise works in this edition.
You want to know something funny?
For now, it's up to you because it's not stated. So surprise may or may not function the same or different.
That might be the change they made then, right? Like you can now switch initiative turns with somebody you want instead of being not immune to surprise. I think that's the trade-off.
Yeah,
It
there's
could be
nothing in
intentional.
here.
Oh, that's why. I've just found it. The surprise status is just that if you're surprised, you have disadvantage on your initiative roll. It doesn't. There doesn't seem to actually be
There
a
is no
condition
surprise.
anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess if
Oh,
we're
they changed it.
surprised, we roll again and have disadvantage for initiative, which is why alert doesn't have it anymore.
That's so fucking bogging down everything, though.
So are we rolling again, or
I'm at the lowest I can go, I think.
Same.
Up to you guys if you want to use
I mean,
the
if we're
new surprise
if we're
rules.
playing the new version, we probably should.
Yes, I agree. New rules.
I didn't get a 1. I'm on the same initiative.
Okay.
I already have a 3, so I guess I'll roll to see if I get a nat 1.
I got
That's
a.
a 2. So
Oh, you got 1 less!
Oh, I guess my initiative goes down to 6.
Yeah, I got an 8, so I go down to a 10.
Okay, so before I state the initiative order, Wesley, do you want to change initiatives with somebody?
The only let's see. I think I'm probably just fine. I am next to Cole, which is okay, because I guess I can point out to everybody that I have the protection fighting style, which lets me block attacks from people that are next to me. So that might be the big influencing decision. But I'm next to Cole for now, so if he gets attacked, I'll keep it.
Protect.
Okay. So the initiative order, as it stands right now, we have 2 different types of creatures, 5 creatures in total. We have 4 gray scav. How would you pronounce it? Scaver? Scaver?
Scaver?
Probably Scaver. Scaver.
We have
Skeever?
4 brown scavers, Leroy Cole, 1 gray scaver, Wesley Bryn, and Wilma.
There's a Sackver, though. There's 2 Sackvers.
Yeah.
Scaver.
I fucked up the Roll20 names. Let's... Okay, so, everybody outside of the tents, immediately chaos erupts around you. I imagine Wilma might actually, let out some sort of, like, scream as well. Like, you're probably not prepared for this alien shark to be rushing you down right now.
It's like a dog. Like,
The dog wired like, ah!
So, the brown scaver, this absolutely monstrously sized one, it's basically... Did I use the same fucking picture?
You did.
yes.
It's the
That
same
is-
picture, but you
Am
stretched
I
it.
dumb?
Yes. The other ones are just stumpy.
It's just little.
Okay,
That is.
I'm not going to fix that. Yeah, I had a whole nother pic. Okay. The brown scaver is a more like brown tiger sharp shape. It's like extremely big. Looks like it could swallow up Wesley in one bite type of big. It's kind of got a cycloptic yellow eye, and it's got some mangled fins as well. It looks like it's seen some battle. And it comes bursting out of the largest tent here, and it is immediately going to rush down the first person it sees, which is Leroy.
Uh-oh.
You sick son of a bitch.
I got a 19 to hit you, Leroy.
Guys, he's rolling good. Oh, Jesus.
Yep, I think we're all gonna die. That hits.
Yep. Okay. Good game.
That hits.
Yes.
Okay. You take 14 piercing damage as this thing is just beginning to swallow you, and I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus.
What the? Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
Listen, I
Oh,
promise
shit.
it's balanced.
Well, I rolled a 2,
Oh my
and
God.
there is nothing else to go with this.
Do you have an inspiration
healer.
die, or does somebody have one to give you?
Oh, actually, I do have an inspiration. I'll go ahead and spend that. I ain't gonna die here.
Be inspired.
Actually, I take that back. I probably am gonna die here. That is an 8.
Yeah, it is unfortunately not going to save against it. You are swallowed.
was
While
quick.
swallowed, you are blinded and restrained. You have total cover against all attacks, other effects outside of the Skaver, and you take an amount of damage at the start of the Skaver's turns. When you get swallowed into the belly of this creature, you realize that it is much larger and roomier on the inside, and you are basically in like a big pond that is it's filled with this green and brackish water, and the air around you is extremely bad, and you feel yourself beginning to choke up and cough as you start to breathe. Leroy, that's your turn.
Can you give me a con save, because I am touching this thing for an inflict wounds?
Got a 7 plus 3, 10. I had to pause to think if I should say the number out loud.
Does this upscale? Well, it does. Oh, sweet. Alright.
Ugh.
So that is going to be a 3d10. Where's my d10s?
Ooh.
It's big damage.
Ooh.
You might even be able to break yourself. Oh,
The Drifter from fucking Destiny. Oh.
So
Yeah.
there's a 6.
Breaking out.
12, 18? Yeah.
18 damage. Big
Yeah.
damage.
I'll teach you to eat me, you son of a bitch.
You are in this acid pool, and you just grab onto the nearest solid thing, and necrotic energy explodes out of you, and as it does, this pond just kind of tsunamis all of a sudden, and you are regurgitated out of the Skaver.
Oh, hey, he's back!
Ain't done
think
with
that
you
brings
yet.
us- That's gotta be a horrible experience, honestly, like IRL.
Swallowed and then regurgitated all within
Like 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Cole, that's your turn.
I don't know. Whatever will I do? Hex. I guess, because, Warlock, that's all I can really do.
Ah,
I'll hex the... Yeah, sure.
You got one coming out of a small tent, akin to the one, the size and shape that Wilma came into, but not the same tent. You got 2 coming out of a more circular-shaped one, and then you got the large dude.
Actually, I will go for a smaller one, because I'm assuming Wesley's gonna go beat up the smaller, or the bigger one.
Yeah, he's looking towards
I'll
Leroy.
hex that one. I guess I'll hex
One
its
came out of a similar tent. Okay. Yeah.
Strength. I don't know. Strength, sure.
Except for strength. Sure. Wrestle it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I'll shoot it! Bang!
Alright, let's see it. Roll to hit.
I'm rolling. 8 plus 6. 14.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
So then it's... I gotta make sure I do my damage right this time, because I didn't do it right now.
1d10 plus 4 plus hex.
Ridiculous.
Yes. Right, yeah. So that's 11, 15 damage.
Jesus. You just shoot this thing right down the center, and it is flailing about. It's not quite dead, but that was a near-killing blow, you can tell.
Nice. And then I'll get behind Wesley.
Brings us to the gray Skavers here. The little one that you shot is going to just hurriedly rush you down. The 2 that came out of the circular tent, one's...
Does Wilma get an op attack on
I
it?
think they're both just going to go for Bryn.
Does Wilma get an op attack on that one? That GHB?
I don't think she would, because she's inside of the tent. Like, this is happening just outside, but there's that little wall between.
Save me! Please!
Start with the first one. That is on Cole here. That's a 2. That's not going to do it. Cole lives. A 2 on Bryn. I think I'm rolling the same dice I rolled last time. Bryn, what's your AC? Okay, I got a 12, so that's not going to do it. Need new dice. Somebody out there send me new dice. I'll get a P.O. box for you.
Yeah, well, someone just spend some money on it really quick.
No.
So, Gray Skavers. Oh, there's one in front of Wilma inside of the tent there in the 1v1. I forgot about that one. That's... What's the dog AC?
Dog AC.
Actually, it's your AC in wild shape now. Like the whole different thing. I think it's 17.
I gotta double check.
She has a 17 AC?
No, I got an 11.
Oh.
No,
Can I
because
go
you
with the
don't take
dog
on the
AC?
AC. You don't take on the dog AC. Your AC becomes.
Aren't you also a moon druid? So isn't it different?
Yeah, the moon druid gets the special AC. We went over this last time.
I don't remember going over it.
Well, we didn't talk about AC
so you
last time.
leave the form, your AC equals 13 plus my wisdom.
There you go. Yes, that
Oh,
thing.
that's the wording.
And
So
So I
13
can-
plus your
Oh,
wisdom
so I do
mod.
have 17.
Yeah. It's very good. That's the only reason I remember it, because it's actually kind of good.
It's the best in the party, I think.
Might be.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way, it tries to lunge at you, but you're nimble enough to maneuver yourself out of the way, leading us to Wesley.
Alright, I did miss. Did Leroy, like, take damage, or did you just kind of get swallowed up and then spit out immediately?
I'm hurting.
Leroy
Okay.
took 14 damage when he got bit initially.
Mhm.
I
Okay,
am
you've been hit. So Wesley's gonna be like, Leroy! And he's gonna run after him, so I'll provoke an op if it can take an op.
It can take an op. I got a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. It might not be that bad.
This is where we find out they have Sentinel.
You take 8 points of piercing damage as it takes a nip at you.
Ouch. That will deal 5 because I had some temp HP. So that goes away. I'm gonna run right up to Leroy right here, and I'm going to just take my maul and go for a swing on this thing.
Alright, roll to hit.
Alrighty, maul attack. That's a natural 19 plus 6, 25 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Alrighty. That is
Positive.
unfortunately minimum 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And topple property. I need it to make a con save or be knocked prone.
Okay. What's the number I'm trying to beat?
That is 14.
It doesn't matter, I got an 8 total, so yeah. You, you knock this levitating space shark prone. You just fucking hit it so hard it slams into the ground.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to freaking, like, you know, give Leroy, like, a good shake, like, you know, giving him, like, a... Like, put a hand on his shoulder. It probably shakes him a little bit too much, but, are you okay? And I'm gonna give you, some lay on hands. That'll be, as a bonus action, I will give you 10 points of healing.
Damn, dude, lay on hands as a bonus action is actually crazy. That's
Right.
such a good change.
Let me take my entire turn to touch you really quick.
Yeah.
I dap him up. That's it for me.
That brings us to Bryn.
Alrighty. So as my neighbors have decided to start letting loose fireworks, so too shall I let loose into the crowd amassed before me.
You've got 2
Being a-
scavers on you.
Yes. I am, however, an individual of quick thinking. And although the Thunder Wave is no longer on the 2024 spell list for Artificer, it is part of the Artillerist subclass, and I get that at level 3.
Okay.
So as Bryn is currently surrounded by these enemies who are trying to bite into him, he knocks aside the first attack, slips out of the way of the second just barely, and then with a thunderous crack of his fingers, he's going to snap towards them, invoking some retribution as I need the 2 of them to make, I believe that is a
Oh my god.
con save, yes.
Okay, I rolled the Constitution saving throw. The gray scaver, the little shark in front of you, they got a 21.
That'll
Sorry,
pass.
21. And the bronze scaver also got a 21. different numbers, different modifiers, but both the same 21. 19
That's
and
alright.
18 on the dice.
They will take 3 damage each and not get pushed away, as Bryn is currently... He's like, maybe I should have snapped with both hands.
Wilma,
Yes.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna lunge at this dude,
Okay.
grab him my mouth, and start whipping him around like a chew toy.
Buy this fucking face off! Kill him!
Yes!
Okay.
Finish me!
Roll an attack.
Oh, shoot. The 5.
Five's not gonna do it.
Damn it. I don't think I
Yeah.
can do anything else.
Are you sure Five's not gonna do it?
The five's not gonna do it, yeah. Can you imagine?
That's my
The-
turn.
Yeah. I love level 1 gameplay. That's my turn. Brown Scaver is up. I think seeing Wesley roll up next to Leroy, take it and hit it so hard that it slammed into the ground, it is going to whip itself back up into the air and lunge towards Wesley. That,
Try.
Wesley, is a 16 to hit.
That is my AC.
Ah, okay, so that does hit.
God, she's hitting us. What is happening? I'm scared.
That is
All our high damage from last
12
time.
points. That's 12 points of piercing damage, and you also need to make that dexterity saving throw to not go prone. Or not get swallowed, sorry.
Dex save. Uh-oh. This can only go well. Oh, wow. That's a 18.
You do manage to succeed, so it latches down onto you, but it's like that classic standoff of the man fighting the oversized thing trying to swallow him, where you hold its jaw open and throw it just enough to get it up from swallowing you. But it did cut very deeply into your hands. Leroy, it's your turn. This deliberation is killing me.
I know.
I was
Accelerating.
reading the new searing rules just to make sure it was still the same. I want to hit this thing with my mace.
Okay.
Bonk
Go for it.
Bonk time.
yeah.
Bonk time.
Bonk.
It's
Bonk
always
clock.
it is
Bonk the
always
hog.
bonk time. How does a 14 sound?
A 14 hits. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So, I will also be using my bonus action to Searing Smite,
Okay.
which is a con
Yo.
14. And then, let's go over here to this. Go down to, where is Savage Attacker? Here we go. Alright, that's a 5. And a 5. So that is going to be a 5 on the weapon damage die for 8 from the
Okay, so
from the
8
mace.
from the
set.
mace. How much from the smite?
It is a con save of 14.
Oh, it has to make a con save. Okay. 14. That's a nat 20.
Just well.
Does it just not do anything if it succeeds?
That might be after.
Yeah, I think you
That'd be
read it wrong. It takes the
Yeah.
extra damage, and then at the start of its
Yeah,
turns, it makes the
so it's
save to douse
4.
the fire.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ah.
It is. This is worded weird.
Okay, so it still does like fire smite damage, right? And then
Yeah.
the save is to not be on fire.
Yeah. So it's 4.
Alright, an extra 4 damage on top.
Yep.
Sweet. Cole, that's your turn then.
How does this thing look?
It's looking pretty bad off, but it's fighting with that same... Well, roll me an insight check.
I think I'm good at those. I am good at those. I just gotta roll really better. Roll. How does 11 sound?
An 11, yeah, I mean, it's fighting for its life. You can clearly tell that much.
Well, so am I.
Yeah. Alright, Cole, your turn.
Is there anything different with, like, being in range if you're doing a range attack or something? Or is it still just disadvantage?
I believe you have disadvantage on attack rolls while within melee range of the enemy. Could be different. I really should read the 2024.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
I'm just fucking hot mix mashing everything at this point. Here we go. Somebody out there get me new dice. I want another person out there to get me the 2024 DM guide. That's
Oh
what
my
I want.
god.
And the 2024 Player's Handbook. Okay.
Don't get him any.
I don't know. I mean, I'll just try and... I guess I'll just step back. I'll take the opposite back. I need rage.
You fool! That is
Trap
a
card.
4.
I'm gonna step back.
Alright.
Goodbye.
It tries to lunge at you, but it just gets a big old mouthful of vine.
And then I'll...
Learn to read.
That's hard, I'm sorry. That's a
Guys,
5
math and
for
reading
11.
are not that hard. Okay, 11 damage on that scaver.
No,
kills
that's
it.
a hit.
To hit! Oh! An 11 does not hit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It comes very close, kind of deflects off of one of its scales, though.
Okay, well, that's everything. Well,
Alright.
I'll...
Ray Scaver.
I'll armor of Agathis myself. How could I see
Is that
again?
an action? Or bonus action?
Bonus action.
Oh, sick. Alright.
I'll do that.
Go for it.
I did it. It's been
That
done.
one's gonna chase you down, and it's gonna try to lunge at you. That
You're not
is
allowed to be
a
out of-
16 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Again. Alright, and that is going to be 6 piercing damage to you, Cole.
It takes 10 cold damage.
It that kills it actually.
Nice.
It bites you and then it just gets impaled onto some ice and you see it dissolve the same way that you saw those Artox and the space eel dissolve before, where it kind of disperses into dust and like tiny insects and rejoins the environment. The 2 gray scavers against Bryn here are gonna roll to hit. That is a 16 and an 11.
The 16 will hit.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, Bryn. And that's it. And then the 1v1 inside of the tent. Dog Wilma versus Shark. That's a nat 1.
Ha!
You are holding your ground in there on your own. It is important to
Where's-
note, Wilma, while you're in there, though, the space eel is like trying to break free of its restraints.
Jesus.
Well, yeah.
Wesley, it's your turn. I just had to pick up Theodore.
Yeah,
so
alrighty.
now is a good time to stand in front of everything.
I'm gonna keep on the assault on this thing. Maul, underhand, go for a wallop. Hit this thing in the jaw or something. I don't know. Take its teeth out. Yep. All right. Maul attack.
Let's see it.
Got this.
That is a 8 plus 6, 14.
14 hits.
Alrighty. Let's really lay into this now that I've got my friend here healed up a bit. Let's do a divine smite. So this will do maul damage plus some radiant damage. So damage. That's going to be 11 bludgeoning.
Fuck.
And let's roll the divine smite here. That's another 2d8 with the first level slot. That's another 7. So 18 total damage.
Yeah, how do you want to finish it? This is kind of like a mini boss level creature. How do you want to do it?
Oh, well, I guess for me it was a fairly simple 1-2, hit it overhand, Leroy hits it, and then I come up and I imagine I just hit it in the jaw so hard that it just, like, splits down the body, and then the frickin' divine energy just scatters it.
And scatters it, it does.
Jesus.
Nice little team combo like you're playing Marvel vs. Capcom out here.
Take some heavy breaths, and I'm going to run over here to Bren immediately afterwards to take up a defensive cooperative angle here. Try to get
Alright.
these 2 dudes off of him, and that is it for me.
Bryn, that brings us to your turn. You have Wesley running up behind you, having finished off the large one.
Well, now I'm feeling much more confident in my ability to draw a dagger and hack at the one before me. Wow. That is.
What'd you get?
It's a 21 to hit for 3 damage. Ah. That was a 3 to hit for a moment.
Are you attacking the one that you caught in the Thunderwave before, or the one that is not damaged yet?
The one I caught in the Thunderwave.
Okay.
Taking it down.
Yeah, you cut it a little bit, just a little bit down the side as it's swarming around to try to get a better angle. Is that it?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I got, boss.
It's your turn.
Me! Chew toy, again! I gotta get him!
You're having a hell of a time in here. Neither you nor the Scaver have been hit. And a 9's not going to hit the Scaver now.
Ah!
It's just a super epic fight. Like, it's just like both are dodging. It's just like, wow, look at that.
Oh my god, anime dodging. Just swoosh, swoosh, like running past each other, not doing anything. That's my turn.
Okay. Are you going to do anything to alert your friends outside? Like, you hear through the tent as you're fighting this thing, them fighting outside, and just like the last thing I think you probably heard out there was this arcane boom as Wesley smited.
I can't take my eyes on this dude or he's gonna hit me.
Fine boom.
It was the farm
Alright.
from Riftborn.
Oh my god.
Brown Scaver is dead. Remove him from the initiative. Leroy, that brings us to your turn then.
Have we been hearing Wilma's fight?
You definitely hear something going on in there. It's like barking and growling and like psychic shrill screeching, just kind of going back and forth, and you see like the vines pulsing as like the Scaver hits a wall, and then Wilma goes to jump into it, but hits the wall as well.
It sounds epic.
It looks like they're having one hell of a standoff in there.
So that is 25 feet to get to
Don't
there.
look.
Can I get in there too, or no?
You may, but you're gonna have to use your action to make a strength check.
I want to.
Actually, you know what, I'll say it. Nah, I think I have to keep it as an action.
Strength check to get in. Alrighty.
Is that what you want to do? Go for it.
Yep.
All right, let's see it.
I don't think that's gonna do it. I don't think
What'd
I
you get?
have. I think I got a 5.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see. I'm looking to see if I have powerful build or something like that.
Trying to figure out a way to get advantage or something.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you are unable to, in this panicked fight, break through some of these vines. You do manage to get, like, an arm in there and, like, feel them fighting around, but you get, like, pushed back by a thump.
Alright.
Cole, that brings us to your turn.
Axe. That one.
Which one is that one?
One in front of
The one that got hit by the Thunderwave below Bryn, or the undamaged one? Okay. So the damaged one, then?
Yes.
Yes, please use words.
I did.
Yeah, we're in a podcast, you gotta describe.
I said
that one was not words.
I said the one in front of
there's
Wesley.
two in front of them. That's true, yeah. You're right. That's my fault.
I like to get the one that's an A7, row 3, column 2. You want the longitude,
You sunk my
latitude?
battleship.
You want the longitude, latitude for that too, or what?
Alright, so you're gonna attack the one that is already injured, so go ahead and roll to hit. I'm imagining you're just shooting it.
Yes, 12, 18.
Okay. 18 hits it. And you hexed it.
I did. I did a strength because I don't know.
Weird,
Really bad.
like addition to hex,
2,
honestly.
1, 3, 7.
2, 1, 3, 7. Thank you
Yes.
for your passcode.
You're all...
So is it
9 to
7
8,
total?
please.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Yeah,
That's
you
it.
shoot it. Alrighty. That brings us to the Grayscalers then. The injured one, seeing Wesley run over, is going to shift its focus to him, I think. So he's going to try to take a bite at Wesley. That is a 15 to hit you, Wesley. I believe that misses.
bites the maul handle. You know, hold up the stick for the dog to bite, or in this case, the shark.
The shark to bite. One attack on Bryn from the other Skaver that has been largely ignored this fight, and that is a crit. That's what you get for ignoring him.
Oh, but I have a reaction for this.
Oh, you do?
I push the one off of me, and I try and basically, like, push the top of the hammer to, like, push its bite away. He's still gonna get hit, but I will be able to reduce the damage somewhat. So you roll first, and then I'll roll against you.
Okay. 8 plus 3, 11 plus 3, 14.
Alright. Here it is. It's interception. A creature's been hit. A creature I can see hits another creature within 5 feet of me, which is him. I'm going to use my reaction to reduce it by a d10 plus proficiency bonus. Ooh, I reduced the damage by 10.
Jesus Christ. So, Bryn, you only take 4 damage then, as Wesley manages to intercept, getting the maul handle between the large, meaty portion of your side and the Skaver trying to dig down in there. The 1v1 inside of the tent here. We're going to make another attack against Wilma. Let's see what happens. That's a nat 2. We're doing great. Another thump against the wall as the Skaver goes crazy. Yeah, okay. I think with that, the Space Eel breaks free, and it is going to just kind of dart really forward really quickly, like just almost like a barracuda moving through the water, just real quick motion, and plunge through the side of the tent and out into the sky.
Bye.
Wesley, that's your turn.
Alrighty. This one in between me and Bryn that I've run up to, let's, after pushing it off of me, we'll go for a side swing on it. It's another maul attack. That will be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that is. That hit, that's enough to double hit him.
Well, at least I hit, but minimum roll that is 6 damage.
6 damage is actually enough to kill it.
Hey,
And
let's take it
it
then.
too disperses into dust and insects and rejoins the environment.
Alrighty. And then I will move up to be adjacent to as many allies as possible, and that will be the end of my turn.
Alright, put yourself between Bryn and Cole and kind of keep your maul at the ready to intercept anything that might come in between you and them. And Bryn, that's your turn.
Another dagger swipe. Hiya. Except I realized I have 2 daggers, so I'm going to offhand the other one. Fwa. Fwa. That is 2 20s to hit, goddamn. For
Okay.
3 and 4 piercing damage apiece.
7 damage in total. Okay, yeah, you cut it pretty good and managed to cut into it real deep and all that good stuff.
Making sushi.
Cutting.
Making sushi
Yeah.
out here. Wilma, I think that's gonna bring us to you then. With your epic standoff.
Again! I'm gonna keep bashing my head against this wall until somebody gets hurt!
Okay.
Come on! 8!
An 8's not gonna do it. Another thump against the wall. This time you hear just metal things clattering together as you slam into the table, knocking medical tools all over the place.
This sounds so epic! And nothing's hurt!
Nothing's happening is the problem. That's how they do it in Hollywood, I think.
Yeah.
Leroy, that's gonna bring us back to you.
Are you gonna allow me in there, or do I still have to make another strength check?
I think you're still gonna have to make a strength check. The problem is, the vines. You have to get through the vines to get in.
Oh, hey, that's a lot better than last time. Let's see here. That's a 13.
A 13 actually does manage to get it in.
No, don't look at my shame.
You You open up the vines, and inside you just see a mess, and neither one of them has drawn blood. They're certainly bruised, and there's like holes in some of these vines where they bit down on it, whatever. But yeah, they're doing okay. You see both of them, like, actually at this point probably doing that thing that fighters do in the arena where they just start circling each other because, like, they're trying to assess the situation.
Well, you know what? We're going to have a spiritual weapon join the fight, because that is a bonus action.
Okay.
So I can get something in there, and we can start doing stuff. Give me a cannon. Yeah, I like that.
Sure. What is your spiritual weapon that you're actually summoning? Disregard the token I'm using for it.
Let's just go with a spear.
Okay. Sick. Good old trusty
so
polearm.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see here. That'd be my wisdom, right? For my spell attack.
It uses your... It's like... I think it's a spell attack, right? Essentially.
If that is the case, that is a 17.
17 hits it.
That is a 3. 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
If you quit playing with your food, you might get something accomplished in here.
He's too nimble!
That was your bonus action. What are you doing with your... Oh, the action was to get in. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us back around to Cole then. Please, dear God, I did not expect this combat to go on this long.
I didn't expect to not hit it once!
X that other one.
Everyone's
That's
gonna be
a
in
20.
this tent.
20 to hit.
Oh, okay. 10 plus 4, 14.
You managed to kill it.
Fuck you, dog.
You shoot it, and it disperses and rejoins the earth, leaving just the combat inside of the tent.
The earth?
It rejoins the asteroid. The Grayscaver inside here looks to Wilma with this look of betrayal, like they've had this warriors duel going for so long now, and is going to use that betrayal to make an attack against you, Wilma. And it does actually manage to hit this time with a 21.
Oh my god! Like, no, we had something special. He's
We had
not
something
a part
special.
of this.
I think you're also maybe a little caught off guard by this, and he uses that opportunity to strike at you. And I rolled max damage too, unfortunately, so you're going to take 11 points of piercing.
God damn!
And Wesley, it's your turn.
Okay. Is there any way I can get to this thing?
I think at this point, Leroy has actually created a big enough opening through the vines for this tent that you could, yes.
We're just gonna start piling in.
It's a pretty small tent, and you can already clearly see it's pretty crowded.
Everyone gonna...
Well, I might as well run in there and try and put this thing down. It's the only combatant left. Maul strike.
Alright. Let's see it.
16.
16 hits.
10 damage.
Hey, that's not a minimum for a change.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's so close.
Topple. Con save. DC of 14 or
right.
be knocked prone.
Con save? That is a 7, so no, it is knocked prone.
Alright.
Once again, you just bring your ball around and slam it into the ground.
That's it.
Bryn, it's your turn.
Well, there's no way in hell I'm hitting that thing, he says, kind of looking at the prone creature inside the tight tent with all of his friends now lined up in such a way that even if I were to move around, I couldn't possibly shoot it with disadvantage. And a bunch of bodies blocking it. So I'm just gonna stand here, hands on my hip, just fiddling around with the daggers, maybe cleaning them off from all the shark blood, assuming they had blood. Do they have blood? They're like insect beings, right? They don't have blood, do they?
That's actually an interesting question, because you haven't observed them bleeding.
Oh yeah, I don't have to clean off my daggers then. I'll just put them away all nice and neat and stand here and watch as my friends maul this shark to death in a tent.
Wilma, it is prone, it is extremely injured. You get advantage on your attack because it is prone.
Please! 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 That's a 14. What's the next one? 20! Dirty 20!
A dirty 20 is gonna do it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god.
Minimum damage incoming.
Shut up! Oh, where'd my D4 go? Oh, there it is.
Please tell me it's 2d4.
It is.
Okay.
I got 8. And they have to succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw and be knocked prone.
It's already prone, but it's also you kill it.
Yeah!
You just start, you like a dog going, you go for the throat, start fucking yanking your head left and right, and just fucking shred it until it turns into dust and insects. And we are out of initiative. Jesus Christ, that fight took a while.
God.
I have to remember that. It's my first time doing fights, trying to keep them interesting for a podcast too, so. What's going on here? It's Corey. I'm gonna come at you with a quick ad roll. Thank you to today's sponsor, all of you guys. Thank you for listening. We all very much appreciate that. We're starting to grow a little bit, and I want to keep it that way. So please go out there, keep telling your friends, keep telling your family, whoever really wants to listen to a D&D podcast. I want to give a quick thanks here to Newt Nelson. He is the person who made our theme song, and I'm working with him right now actually to get some personalized combat music for each of the characters. So that way I can, have combat flow a little bit better in the background. And you can find him on Fiverr at Newt Nelson or on YouTube under Orctimus Prime. You can find the ambience and other music I'm using in the background from michaelgelfiestudios.com. Big shout out to them. Had a small issue when I first bought a bunch of packs that they fixed up in a couple hours, really easy, and really like their stuff. So go ahead and support them, michaelgelfiestudios.com. The album art was made by Prince Jackdaw. You can find them over on Blue Sky under Prince Jackdaw. And he's also making some character art for us as well. And just big thanks to him. He's been awesome to work with as well. Hit me up over on Instagram under Stellar Tales Pod. I want to know what you guys think of the show so far, or if you want to get your name put into the show as an NPC, I can do that as well. That offer is basically always going to be there, and I can always use more NPC names. I do have a question for you, though. Do you want to keep it weekly, or do you like the bi-weekly upload? Because at this stage, I've gotten much better at editing it down a little bit, and we've gotten better at recording, mic etiquette, and everything like that, that we can probably do a weekly show as well. There's a lot of nuance involved with that behind-the-scenes stuff, like we record for 3 hours, I edit it down to the best I can, yada, yada, yada. Boring stuff. You don't want to hear about any of that. Just let me know. Go over on Instagram or go into Spotify comments and let me know. I monitor mostly through Spotify, our rating and everything, so I'll put up a poll for this episode. I think that's something I can do. I gotta get that figured out. The show should also be out now on a couple more platforms. Mainly, I believe it's out on iHeartRadio, podcasts, or what Podcaster, I believe is the name of it. A couple of other smaller, more niche ones. I think Podbean is one of them. So go ahead and give the show a listen over there. I'd be very much appreciative of that. And I think that's really about it. We don't actually have like real ads. We keep joking about stuff like a Patreon. If that's something you guys want to do, hit me up as well on Instagram or Spotify or whatever. Maybe we'll even set up an email. I don't know. Maybe a Reddit page or something like that. And maybe we can also play around with the idea of live streaming it, right? Because we use Roll20 for the battle map and everything, and you hear us talking about like stuff like tokens and all like movement and stuff like that. This stuff is really hard to kind of transfer into an audio medium when you have no idea what you're doing. But if you want to, we can set it up on Twitch and go from there. Or I don't know. I'm just trying to get an idea of what the community likes or doesn't like, and while you're at it, go ahead and give me some feedback on like the background music and ambience and shit. I'm trying my best to make sure it's not too loud, but it's still audible and all that good stuff. I think That's it. So let's go ahead and just get right back into the show. Thank you for the time, and we'll see you at the end. Hopefully that
I
was
kept it
good.
interesting.
Yeah, this was a very flavorful fight.
But you guys exit combat with the sound of Wilma finishing off this last scaver, and suddenly you're left again with just the humidity, the heat, and the sound of alien nature all around you.
I suppose first things first is a quick observation perhaps to be made. What do we actually make of the site? Does it seem to be the case that these shark things were doing the experimenting, or more so that they sort of showed up to this unfortunate scenario and, I don't know, like, just predators showing up and finding a helpless creature strapped down and tried to eat it? Like, what can we tell of what's going on here?
You can roll me a nature check if you wish.
Sure. Wesley might think of something.
Bryn's
An ancient paladin.
in the area,
14.
so he'll give you some guidance, probably by observing the situation himself and offering pointers like, well, there is a tear on that side of the tent. Over there, we got some kicked up debris.
You actually casting guidance?
Yes, I am. I have that
Okay,
cantrip.
cool. Let's go and roll the d4 from guidance.
15.
A 15. A 15 on a nature check as you two are kind of like looking around this tent and the campsite, this whole area as a whole, you're realizing that it was overgrown by these vines. I think everything that you're starting to realize about this planet, the creatures that you're fighting on it and everything, how they're dispersing and rejoining the asteroid, is playing into what you're seeing here as well, where the asteroid is like trying to reclaim this territory, where it's got like the vines trying to consume the tents and the creatures inside trying to, protect it or whatever they're trying to do. I think that's what you guys can pick up on.
Is the eel still strapped to the thing?
No,
That
you
thing
left.
is
It broke
gone.
free in the scuffle.
That thing took
Okay,
off.
yay.
It's like, oh, goodbye.
But there
There's half-
is a couple of things of note, at least in this first tent that you guys are in. The first thing is that there is, amongst the surgical equipment, a health potion bottle. That bottle with, it's like a crystal decanter-shaped bottle with some red liquid inside of it, which you all immediately recognize as a health potion, and then go, wait, why did I recognize that? And you also see, amongst the scattered surgical tools, this is the part I'm nervous about because I've never done it before, but you see a stone, like a message stone.
A message stone?
Yeah. So the thing inside of you is probably recognizing it closely resembling like a sending stone, but not quite that.
Does it receive text only, no calls?
You would have to probably start messing with it to try to figure it out from here.
Well, I'm dropped out of wild shape because of that last tussle with the freaking,
I believe you can actually stay in wild shape form infinitely now, or for like a number of hours or something. Just because you lose the temp HP from the wild shape doesn't mean you break out of the wild shape now.
I drop it anyway.
Okay.
So I'm fiddling.
Alright. As you're fiddling with it and you pick it up and touch it, you see like a projection appear above the stone, almost like a hologram, and you see a dwarven woman with like braided red hair, some flowers kind of plucked through it, wearing this gold and black robe, and you see the hologram kind of shake a little bit as they set the stone down and they start speaking. Verdance is unlike any place I've ever seen. Plants here don't just grow, but they respond to touch and sound. Feels as if the asteroid's itself is alive. I can't tell if it's hostile or just aware. Either way, it's exciting. And they rush back over, like you see the hologram rush back over, and it shakes again as they pick the stone back up. And the message ends.
Research team? Anyone else find something?
In here? No.
Bryn would have gone off to check the other closest tent number 2, as they were poking around in there after giving Wesley that those pointers.
Okay. I will warn you, I'm using a little bit of video game logic here, so if it doesn't make sense, just go with it.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys brush through the vines. The vines were only there to be a hindrance in combat, but, outside of combat, you're able to just brush past the vines given enough time, and you enter into this second tent. This tent is mostly a storage tent. It's filled with all sorts of like strange metal magical machinery with like arcane blue hues and magical crystals, and you see the same manner of stone just kind of perched up on a crate. And if you would want to, you can also roll me an investigation check.
I will absolutely be doing so. I have quite a high bonus. That is a 23. Oh boy.
Okay. On a 23, you find a small hay-filled crate with handles, like about like hand toolbox size. That's got a couple of interesting things in it that you note as maybe being worth your time. You find 1 cleansing stone, potion of healing, a potion of greater healing, and a ring of puzzler's wit.
I'm writing all this down. Cleansing stone, common and greater healing potions.
Common and greater healing potion, and a ring of puzzler's wit.
Alright. I'll just do ring of puzzle for short.
But you also find another one of those message stones.
I mean, I'm investigating each of these things quite closely. And inevitably, when I pick up the sending stone, I imagine that activated. Sorry, message stones. They aren't sending stones.
You see this dwarven woman with the braided red hair and flowers in it set the stone down. It shakes again, and it goes, I spent more time observing verdance. It's clear this place is a living system with its own rules. The plants grow aggressively, and she starts pacing back and forth as she's saying all of this. The plants grow aggressively, but they're also connected in ways I can't really understand yet. I've observed something strange today, too. A space eel flew overhead, as if a hawk circling prey. I'll have to expand my research into the fauna as well. And they pace for a little bit more, and then kind of jolt as they remember they have to stop the recording.
I'll take the stone back to the others. Found some interesting stuff in this tent here.
Anything that can help us?
Got a message here from the stone, like a hologram or something. Projection. Spoke about this place being another one.
Yeah. Look, Wilma, show them the thing you found.
I've got one.
I imagine at this point
Do
we
they
would
look
probably just
similar?
show each other.
Yeah, I'll show you the record.
Yeah, and then I'll show mine. So now we're all caught up on the same page here.
Yeah.
Leads me to believe that these other 2 tents here might hold some valuable intel about our situation here. And unless anybody has any objections, Bryn will happily and swiftly navigate his way over to the 3rd tent.
Okay.
Go for it.
What are
buddy.
Leroy and Cole doing right now?
Look out.
Just-
After Cole, just kind of sit by the not active, fire in the middle, and I'll use magical cunning to perform an esoteric rite for 1 minute and regain half of my spell slot.
Oh, sick, yeah. Alright.
But he's just kind of sitting there, closing his eyes, just oh, this place sucks, this place sucks, this place sucks.
Daily affirmations. Fuck this place.
Yes, fuck this place.
Hell yeah.
Theodore, this is a bad time, dude. Alright, Bryn. You go into the third tent then. Is anybody going with him?
I mean-
I'll go with Bryn.
My interest has been piqued. I'll help look around, rummage through stuff. Get the vines out of the way.
Okay. So you guys enter the third tent. And the inside of this tent is completely destroyed. And what isn't destroyed is covered in moss and vines. Save for... You can see, like, the very edges of what appears to be a metal rectangle, almost like a locker, that is not yet consumed by the plants.
Huh. I will approach this strange locker. Anything else I can scry on a closer perspective of it?
It does appear to be a locker, and yeah, you know what? It also has a name on it, and you see a name, Talia Marin.
Looks like we got a name now. I assume the locker is locked, yes.
It's, I mean, it's kind of encased in vines and stuff right now, so however you want to try to get at it, you're gonna have to, like, cut through some vines and shit.
Smash it.
I'm not gonna smash the thing. Wesley, come help me cut this out. Get those
Alright,
vines there.
let's get it out. I'll help
I'm
him
gonna-
clear the area, pulling back vines. Just kind of... As I'd be doing it, I'd sort of mention, like, you know, try to be careful. I think this place is alive, I suppose. It's almost like the oh, what do they call it? The ecosystem. It's like I don't know how to say it. It's like the whole thing is everything's reacting, you know? It's like the whole
It's
place. Maybe
alive.
that's yeah, maybe that's how she got swallowed up. I bet it senses us.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that much is certain if it's sending things out to hunt us. Planet's heating up too. I think, and this is just me spitballing, but I think it might be something akin to a fever. Trying to burn us out.
Oh, like how you get hot when you're sick.
Uh-huh. It's to kill all the germs.
Hmm.
And we're like germs to this asteroid. So we might want to act quick. And he's saying all this while, like, pushing aside the vines that he can and cutting through those that are a bit more stubborn. With his trusty daggers, of course.
While you guys are having this conversation, you're clearing these vines, and ultimately you do get the locker out, and you realize that it's not locked. They didn't really have a need to lock it.
Oh.
called a
but you open it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's called a locker, but it's not locked. Imagine.
Locker? I hardly know her.
But you open it up, and inside you find a pair of common clothes, and they're not quite your size. They're dwarf and woman.
Yeah.
But you also find another one of those stones.
Ah, another stone. He's gonna step
Ooh,
out
ooh.
of the tent and, like, kind of call
Let me
out
try,
to
let me
Leroy
try.
and Cole. Oh. Yeah, just making sure the others are here so they can see, hey, you got another one of those holograms.
Come watch.
Wesley's gonna try to make it work.
Okay. Bryn, you hand it off to Wesley, and
Yep.
Wesley, as soon as you grab onto it, you just kind of look at it and you're like, willing it to work, essentially, and the dwarven woman pops back out as a hologram. This time, it is just a headshot, as they are pacing back and forth as if holding the stone in their hand as they're doing so. And, oh my god, Theodore, now is not the time.
Aww.
Banish him.
The Talia goes, I followed that space eel to observe its patterns, and I saw it go inside of a cave adorned with bioluminescent mushrooms. Here's the kicker. On our scouting missions, that cave wasn't there before. So, what's up with that? And she kind of scratches her chin a little bit and paces I don't know. Anyways, I talked with Cress at lunch today, and I told her about what I'm looking for. She didn't really care. But at least my tent's clear thanks to her, so here's that. And she lets out a deep sigh and puts the stone down, and the hologram disappears.
You say Krissa?
Cress.
Okay.
Kress.
Another name. Alright, this is all going somewhere. We've experienced pretty much all of this at some point.
We need to follow after that other sea serpent thingy again. By that logic.
Maybe.
It's
That
a-
logic.
If it's hunting, then probably, yeah, but we still got one more place to check, and he's going to point off towards the largest tent here by far, it seems, and approach its entrance.
Okay. With a little bit of effort, you manage to break your way inside, and inside you see... Inside of this tent, you see this is clearly the main research tent. There are tables with beakers and burners and cases full of plant matter and different various colored fluids and all manner of things to try and understand. About half of the materials that are encased, like these plant matter things, are you see them as just dust forming like a layer of condensation on the inside of this on the inside of the glass, and like little ants and tiny baby spiders trying to crawl up out of the glass. Meanwhile, the other half seems to be just continual plant matter and various fluids.
Are there any like research notes lying around?
Doesn't really appear so. This place is largely overgrown. The vines haven't quite made their way to encase the inside of it, like the third tent that you went into. But it's pretty well messy in here.
I'm going to approach that beaker of spiders and ants and probably pick it up and start kind of just moving it around to see if they have like any reaction to this shift.
Yeah, they do. They're scurrying, trying to get out of the bottle.
Any particular place on the bottle they're favoring over others, as if it were like a compass?
Not really. It seems more like they're just trying to crawl up the glass, but can't get a grip anywhere, so they'll move to like the other half of the glass, try there, and then they'll move back, and like they'll just keep trying different spots to try to get out of the glass.
Alright, so there's no particular direction they're going. I'm gonna set that back down. I'll go check out the plant fluid potion things that are cooking up and see if any of them appear particularly complete. I do, funnily enough, have proficiency in alchemy supplies. So I don't know if Bryn would have any understanding of like what all this means.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an alchemy supply check then.
Ooh, okay. Alchemy supplies.
Let's go. Tool check.
How would I roll that?
I believe it's a custom
we'll use
tool.
intelligence, probably.
Intelligence? Okay. I will roll intelligence then. Since I have proficiency, I'll just add my proficiency bonus. That is a 10 plus 2, total 12.
Okay. On a 12, you recognize a potion in here as a potion of growth. And sitting next to that potion, you find another one of those message stones.
Ah, here's our last message. He's gonna grab the stone as well as the special potion surprise tool that'll help us later, wink, and present the stone to the group for viewing.
Okay. The dwarven woman is has the stone set up far enough away that you can see them, but they are laying down. And they are clearly disheveled, like they don't look nearly as put together as the last times you've seen her. And she goes, "I've gone back to check on the location of that cave, but the landscape was entirely different. And then I saw something. a massive plant matter, like the size of our ship, just fucking rolling towards me. Oh man, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be swearing on these logs, but it's on my mind. I warned the captain that we should reconsider our efforts here, since it appears that life here is getting more aggressive. But he just assigned me to a protective order and told me to chase whatever leads I had. And she kind of like sits up now, and she goes and like rubs her face in her hands, like her head. I hope I find this artifact soon. And the message cuts.
So we're dealing with an artifact now. I think that just about tells us everything we need to know about this place.
You said there's still like a giant sperm whale,
The ship.
space jammer here, right?
Yes. It's probably about 200 feet away from this camp.
Would that be a living creature, or...?
No, it is very clearly a vehicle.
Okay.
Like, even from this distance, you could clearly see that, you know, there's metal plates that are riveted next on top of other metal plates and shit like that.
Okay.
Important to know, that ship is about halfway swallowed up by vines.
Don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon. Well,
Is that enough information for us to save Riftborn? Who knows what's happening to her?
I mean, the Kenji's probably fine.
Probably fine.
Yes.
The whole thing, she got ate.
Yes, but she's also on the ship, remember? Because there's two of her.
Remember?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Obviously,
kinda weird,
dying
though.
is probably not fun for that one clone, but...
also we have a job that if we don't do, we don't get paid and we don't get to eat.
Very true.
The longer we
Yeah,
stay here, the
true.
quicker this planet's going to evolve. Sorry, asteroid is going to evolve to kill us more efficiently. So we might want to find a cave down into the depths sooner rather than later.
All that eel.
I mean, the
Yeah.
lady did mention those bioluminescent mushrooms.
Bioluminescent.
Biolumino.
Bioluminescent.
We're getting hooked on something that doesn't matter right
glowing
now.
mushrooms.
Yes, glowing
I'm trying to
mushrooms
help
cave.
him.
So, well, we can help Wesley with pronunciations when we're off of the killer rock. So, yes, do lead us the right way, Wilma, if you know where that eel went.
Because I forgot about this. We took a short rest earlier, so that means I gained another use of my wild shape. I
Nice.
can shape again.
Yeah, so you have one more.
Good.
Yeah. So I become Doug once again. Big old
Okay.
dog.
That's the only thing she'll ever turn into, is just a dog. That's it. Nothing else.
I turned into an ox
That one time.
that one time. So
The
far,
first time
right
she
now,
was a horse.
That's true.
Dog's just a good form.
Yeah. But yes, dog. I sniff out the eel that was injured.
Okay, go and roll a perception check at advantage then.
That's another. 4 and 21.
Oh, fuck me. Sorry. Yes. A 21. That, yes. You are able to trace that eel. Instead of getting fear this time, though, you're getting anxiety. And it is actually heading towards the ship. The derelict one that is being entrapped by vines.
Oh, it's heading towards it.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Where?
Do the ship.
Okay.
As
You
in
guys
the
start-
whale?
Yeah, we're going inside the whale. Timmy, you're saying somebody's trapped in the whale? Or what? No, that's not it. That's not the line. Timmy's trapped in the whale.
I thought Timmy fell in a well.
I said it so much like it sounded like well.
Oh.
Who's Timmy?
Your accent is such that whale and well sound the same.
Uh-huh.
And even mine is, because I had to slowly pronounce each one.
I know. I was like,
Whale.
we're going in the whale. We're going
I
in the whale.
I thought that maybe because we called it a sperm whale earlier, that we would stay on topic with the whale.
I
And
said
not
whale.
well.
Yes, she is leading you towards the spelljammer ship. The large
Okay.
sperm whale ship. Yes, that is where she will be leading you.
The large sperm.
The
Oh my
large
God.
sperm.
Ha ha. Ha.
Whale.
Ah,
Say whale. Say whale now.
You
Well,
guys, I think we'll end session there actually, because that's actually all the material I had prepared. I didn't think we were gonna get there, but we did.
Yay!
Maybe we'll find.
I've got
crew.
plenty more prepared, but none of it's like laid out yet.
Hooray.
Yeah, we managed to hit all your points tonight, even with the delay.
Yeah,
Whoopsies.
an hour and a half delay, and here we are.
These weary hands still grip the helm. Mana has no place but in our hearts to dwell. Now I will travel across the realm. I've got some goods to sell.